It was a conspiracy. The police knew. The police are normally so efficient, right? We know they're so efficient at stopping simple, peaceful assembly. And here we have a mob that had been terrorizing us for at least an hour. And the OCPD and his men came 1 hour late. I know that's unforgettable, yeah. And so I think this judgment, vindicates our position that it was an orchestrated sort of a plot between the police and the mob, that was, mostly UMNO youth people.
The basis was ultimately the OCPD had to justify himself, right? And he felt that the OCPD didn't justify himself because, number one, the OCPD knew about the mob. You can't say you don't know. But it's important, he said, the OCPD did it to please the government. That actually gives you exemplary damages.
Dan satu lagi ialah tentang tangkapan yang diluluskan oleh pihak magistrate. Yang banyak kawan-kawan kita yang terpaksa melalui tangkapan selama 10 hari. Tahanan di dalam 6 hari. Jadi oleh kerana itu kita akan bincang perkara ini sama ada perkara itu akan dikemukakan rayuan ataupun bagaimana.
It's a partial victory. Today is a just outcome to some extent, in the sense that the judge confirmed we were wrongfully and unlawfully arrested and detained. But we also have issues with the judgment in the finding of the lack of a finding on conspiracy.
Those persons found either demonstrating or in the hall after an order had been given by the OCPD to disperse, they disobeyed the order, we are going to arrest them.
Police are still investigating, but they may be charged with disobeying orders to disperse.
They were participants and organisers of the conference. 20 people were still under remand at the police station.
The fact that the judge says that the remand order is legal, I think those issues on principle we don't agree with, although we are thankful to the judge for making the finding of unlawful arrest in the first place. And I think those issues we will discuss with our lawyers to see whether, on principle, whether we should take it up on appeal.
And I'm happy, but I understand the process still takes a bit of time because the state will appeal and we might counter appeal. For those of us, I don't know how many of us actually are still in the suit, but for the 24 or so of us who are still, I think we feel vindicated. I think that, and I certainly do. Personally feel it was worth staying the course and seeing this through, for its worth. So
dealing with the 36 plaintiffs was not easy because they were all over the country. And then I remember in '98 when the matter came up for case management, the first thing we had to do was compile the pleadings and put in your bundle of document. Getting the bundle of document was the biggest problem because Eugene was the only contact and Elizabeth. So we worked in the night, it was always after, I don't know, someone working with NGOs, it's never during office hours. It's always like 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. and then after she has given me all the photographs and she left, I worked throughout the night, to paste it because the next day was the last day. And that's the photographer that we used in this, that.